Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Monica and you're watching Lotta Business. Having a target market and a buyer persona is key to any business's success. Both in the B2B and B2C sectors, businesses need to identify the kind of people they want and should sell to. In this video, I'll give an explanation of what a target market is. Furthermore, we'll have a look at why is it important to have such a group and how to find them. So let's jump into it then. What is a target market? A target market is generally a group of people at whom a company is aiming their product or service at. A company's marketing efforts are also being focused on these people. They also share certain characteristics which allow them to be grouped together. These characteristics can be demographic location, age, or their income. Now that we know what is kind of definition of a target market is, so why is it important to identify your target market? This identification should take place before you even release your product to the world. The let's target everyone approach is no longer working. There are way too many companies offering very similar products. So if you decide to create a well-defined target market, you won't be spending a fortune on marketing to the wrong crowd. Furthermore, when you have a well-defined target market, you can create messages that will have higher conversion rates and your marketing campaigns will yield much higher return on investment. Not to mention that in today's society, if you have a well-defined market and a niche product, as a small company you can present yourself as tough competition for larger companies. Now that you know why is it important to have a well-defined target market, let's see what are the steps that you can take to identify your target market in a B2C marketing sector. There are a few simple steps that you can follow. One thing to keep in mind though is that your target market can change as your product evolves and society changes. So the first step is to look at basically what you can offer. What is your core product? So have a good look at your product or service and identify what is your core offering. This is the part on which you'll be building on, so you must know what is it without all the glitz and extras and niceties. When you're aware of your core product that you want to sell, you want to find out who would benefit from it the most. If you already have a customer base, great. Look at the data about them and search for similarities. Are they in a specific age group, for example, or are they concentrated in a given country or continent, and so on. On the other hand, if you don't have customers yet, just start with basically assumptions and your competitors' customers. Looking at your competitors' customers is useful because you're selling a similar product to theirs and your customer base can be similar as well. Also, this way you can find a niche that your competitors didn't recognize yet, and maybe that niche's so-called pain points are the exact ones that your product solves. So win! You found your niche market. And finally, you have to find something that differentiates you from the competition. Because if you're offering the same thing, the only differentiation left is price. Going into a price battle is never a good idea because then people will choose the cheaper option. So now that you have your core offering, you know what you want to sell, the next step you want to take is to create marketing personas in your target market. So what you have to do is segment your customers based on different criteria that you can access through your social media or website analytics. If you already have a product or service that you've been selling for a while, you have an easier job at this because you can look at the people who have already bought from you. Then all you have to do is search for the things they have in common. On the other hand, if you haven't sold anything yet, you're a startup, you need to start with assumptions and your competition. You should segment your buyers based on demographic, geographic, psychographic, and behavioral variables. That was a mouthful. These segments should give you an idea of what characteristics your target audience has. The third and final step is to continuously research and research more. The more you know your target market, the better you can position yourself and create marketing campaigns on the right platforms with the right message and deliver them at the right times. So it's inevitable that you research them and re-evaluate your buyer personas and target market from time to time. So that was it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to give me a like, hit subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload. In the next video, I'll talk about buyer personas, so stay tuned. If you like my videos and are looking for a helping hand in your marketing activities, contact me freely. Check out my services page at lottabusiness.com. I'll be looking forward for your emails, and thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye!